Our past does not define us. Our determination and actions do. Benny was just 5 years old when his life changed drastically. He never knew his father, and his mother decided she could no longer care for him. She kept his brother and sister but placed Benny in the foster care system. This left Benny feeling sad and lonely, wondering why his mother didn't want him. Despite being called difficult by his mother, Benny knew he was just a little boy trying his best. He realized it wasn't his fault that life was unfair to him. Even though he felt abandoned, Benny decided he wouldn't let these hardships break him. He resolved to be strong and brave. Benny was placed in a foster home with other children who also felt lost and alone. At first, Benny found it very hard to adjust. The foster home was noisy and crowded, and he missed the familiar faces of his family. Every night, he cried himself to sleep, feeling the weight of loneliness. The other kids in the foster home came from difficult backgrounds too. Some were kind and understanding, but others were angry and took out their frustrations on Benny. He often felt scared, as some kids bullied him and called him names. Benny learned to stay quiet and avoid conflict, but this made him feel even more isolated. School was another challenge. Benny felt different from the other children who had stable families. He struggled to focus on his studies because he was always worried about what would happen next. He didn't have anyone to help him with his homework or to encourage him. Sometimes, Benny felt like giving up, but the tiny voice inside him kept telling him to keep going. Meals at the foster home were simple and sometimes not enough. Benny often went to bed hungry, which made it hard for him to concentrate during the day. He missed the comfort of a home-cooked meal and the warmth of a family dinner. Despite these hardships, Benny never complained. He knew he had to be strong to survive. There were times when Benny had to move to different foster homes. Each move meant starting over in a new place with new people. This was very hard for Benny because he never felt like he belonged anywhere. Every time he started to get used to one place, he had to leave and face the uncertainty of a new environment. Despite these struggles, Benny never lost hope. He discovered small joys in everyday life, like playing with a kind foster sibling or reading a good book. He found solace in nature, often spending time in the park, watching birds and dreaming of a better future. Benny learned that even in the darkest times, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. This light came from positive energy and hope. He believed that if he focused on this positive energy, he could achieve anything. Determined to make his dreams come true, Benny became unstoppable. He trusted his instincts and followed his heart. Through his journey, he became stronger and wiser. Benny rose from his hardships like a phoenix, a bird that rises from its ashes, symbolizing hope and resilience. Benny's story teaches us that no matter how hard life gets, we should never give up. There is always hope, and with a brave heart, we can overcome any obstacle. Benny's journey reminds us that we are all meant to shine, and through our struggles, we can find love and peace. Benny's bravery and determination inspired many others facing tough times. He showed that even broken hearts can heal and that perseverance can lead to success.